Hi Capricorn, welcome. This is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. And let's go ahead and get straight into it, Capricorn. Woo! So I was excited to do your reading today because the energy feels so calm and chill and good. And I purposely saved you guys for last. I don't know why. I just felt called to save you guys for last, but save the best for last, right? But yes, I'm glad that I did because the energy that's coming through for you, Capricorn, is a very welcoming type of vibe, right? And I woke up with this song in my head, and I received the song again when I meditated on for this reading, and it's the song "Comfortable." The song name is "Comfortable." I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't know if it's Aries Rovis. It's Aeris is the artist's first name, I think. But it's just a very chill, very relaxed song. And so check out that song. Check out the song lyrics. It's about love. The song is about love. So it makes sense that it came up on the day that I was going to do this reading. So give it a listen. See if you like it. See if it resonates with you at all. All right, so let's get into it. You have the overall energy is Virgo energy. So some of you could be connecting with Virgo or have Virgo in your birth chart. And or it's just the influencing vibes right now. So this is all about getting grounded, getting practical, getting organized, taking better care of your health. But it also talks about honing in on your craft and whatever you're good at being highlighted, Capricorn. So let's see where this is headed and get a little bit deeper. So Capricorn, you're... Woo. Okay. So you have the Sun here, Leo energy, and the Empress, Taurus energy showing up. But this is showing up in your vibe. So this is a very comfortable, look at this. Look how comfortable this person looks in this depiction, right? This is a very comfortable vibe. This might be a time period where you're just feeling comfortable with yourself. You're just feeling more in tune, you know, maybe getting out more or feeling, you know, happier, okay? Very comfortable in my own skin type of energy as well. There's growth opportunities coming in here during this time period, Capricorn, that are going to make you really happy, by the way. So let's see the person you are connecting to. They have the Six of Cups, which is all about support. So this person might be looking for a supportive partner or more support in their life, or they may be wanting to offer that to you, Capricorn. This card also talks about the past. You might have past history with this person, or similar past stories, or something in common with this person. But I feel like they're in this emotional space of wanting something that's more practical, but also wanting the supportive type of energy, right? So let's go into the recent past and see what led up to the now moment, Capricorn. Then I'm going to go back and forth between you and this person, how you see each other, how you feel, and most likely future outcome. All right. And it's a general reading, so that means the roles can be reversed. Feel free to flip it if you need to, okay? So recent past energy is the Empress, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So Capricorn, there's a sense again about working on yourself, prioritizing your physical, but also your mental and emotional well-being, and giving back to yourself. You know, you might have went through this space and time where it wasn't even about another person. It wasn't even about anyone else. It was about you getting right with you and giving yourself that love and attention as opposed to directing it outside of you. It could have been a time of introversion as well, where maybe you weren't wanting to readily let people in unless they were in your bubble. That's what I'm getting. So some of you, it's like, when I do find that Capricorns tend to be more towards the introverted side unless you're close to the Aquarius cusp. So it could have went through a time period where it was all about you, you know, but there's nothing wrong with that, right? But it's also a sense of like, they said fit in to get in, where it's like if you weren't in the Capricorn bubble, likely you weren't in on it. You know what I mean? Like, being very selective, let's say, with who you were letting into your life, into your heart, into your privacy. So let's see this person's recent past energy then, Capricorn, what led up to the now. 7 of Swords. That song is still playing in the back of my mind. Just the part where he says, what does he say? Caught up in this love, don't wanna get them. Where do we go from here? That's what he says. Where do we go? Oh, okay. Again, check out that song. Sorry, I kind of got swept up into his playing, and that was a good song, so I was going with it. All right, back to you. Your cross watcher. 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups. So, you know, in the recent past, this person might not have been completely telling the truth about how they were feeling. I do feel like there's a little bit of facade that was being worn. And if it wasn't a facade, it was just like not really trusting their own emotions or trusting others maybe to feel safe to open up. So there's a lot of different ways I can read this, but it does seem like the full truth wasn't being told, or there was some deceptive energy around what was being communicated, and it has to deal with how this person was feeling, right? So maybe you picked up on that, Capricorn, and it caused you to kind of pull back a little bit and, again, refocus your energy onto you, especially for my highly intuitive Capricorn. Some of you could have sniffed that out right away and been like, you know, I'm going to be careful what I choose to open up to you about then, or what I choose to share with you, since I don't feel like you're fully giving, you know, the truth here. And that could have served as a blockage in the past here for you, Capricorn, or for this person, but this is past energy. So let's go into the now, current energy, and look at how are you seeing this connection at the moment, Capricorn? 7 of Swords. Okay, so you're seeing it accurately, right? So a lot of you knew, you know, that something was up, okay, and that something was being hidden, or not, you know, maybe some shisty activity going on in the background, something like that. Let's see what else. The Star could be around an Aquarian, but like I said, I've got Libra, Leo, Taurus, Virgo as well out so far. But anyways, oh, okay. Some of you feel like this person was giving you false hope. You know, like maybe telling you one thing, but then their actions were doing another or saying another thing, you know, or making it sound like it was going to be something that it wasn't. So it makes it hard to trust someone when you feel like, okay, are you filling me with fantasy, or are you filling me with the truth? And this may have caused you to, like I said, put your guard up because of this abundance of caution, out of abundance of caution, because not wanting to be deceived, not wanting to be confused, feeling like you can't really trust what this person is promising you, okay, for whatever reason. Queen of Cups, yeah, because this person knows how to pull on your emotions, right? Okay, they certainly know how to get to you. So it may not have been very easy for you to detach if you had to detach, but I feel like whatever has occurred here, Capricorn, it's kind of made you significantly question the validity of something. And it could be the validity of your own intuition or emotions. Like, well, how did I not see that? Or how did I fall for that? Or there could be, if it's not that, then there's a fear around falling for something, or like getting your hopes up and then something not happening. and maybe not wanting to be strung along, not wanting to fall for anything. That song is still coming through. Checking my breathing if I don't respond. Been too long. Okay. Let's see what this person's perception is then. Interesting start. Page of the Pentacles. I said Page of the Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Dang it. Page of Swords and the Death card. Scorpio energy here for some of you. Well, you know, sometimes this person does have trouble telling the truth about how they feel, and there's lots of different reasons for that, and we're not going to go into that, but it is stemming from them having trouble trusting their own emotions. I can tell you that, because the way you treat other people is how you feel mostly about yourself, right? So if this person, you know, sees an opportunity to pull the wool over someone's eyes or fears being vulnerable, then that's something inside of themselves that they need to consider and heal, right? But it's like this person sees the amount of potential here, and yet they question it, you know? And I feel like this person can be a very extreme personality. So, because they gave me the word extremist. So it's like all in or all out, you know, that type of energy. This person also has a tendency to get fixated on the details, but not the positive details, the what could go wrong. You know, they have kind of a pessimistic attitude at times, especially if they're a Scorpio or a fixed sign, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. But it's just like, you know, imagine seeing like something really beautiful and abundant and perfect, and then as opposed to seeing the perfection of it, you look for the what could go wrong with it or the flaw in it. I feel like this person has a tendency to look towards the flaws. And again, this is stemming from the fact that they continually point out their own flaws internally. You know, this person might be someone who's very critical of themselves, especially if Virgo is also in their chart. And so because they readily see their own issues and flaws, they also readily see that in others, right? And this is why they say to never really take anything personal, because it's never really about you, it's about them. Just like whatever you have going on in your internal world is not about another person, it's truly about the relationship that you have with yourself. But there is some sort of change or transformation coming in around this, so let's go deeper then. Go into the emotional space, Capricorn. Into the emotional space. The Fool, the Nine of Swords. Alright, so me and you are going to have a talk here in a minute, Capricorn, as I see these cards come out. And we're going to have a womano to womano / mono, if you're a man or woman, talk. All right. And then the Hierophant. Here's why I'm saying that. There is a lot of fear-based energy showing up here, Capricorn. And I feel like you know better than this. Like, you know better than to feed your fears. But it's hard to do when you've not been able to trust in the past, right? When you feel like you really hoped or wished for something and then it fell through or it didn't come through the way that you thought it would. And so it's easy to start getting hard on yourself or getting pessimistic about things not working out for you because maybe you've hit some speed bumps along the way. But see, the thing is like all of those perceived speed bumps, all of those perceived missed opportunities were just pointing you in the right direction of something greater, bigger, and better, which you're on your way to, okay? Because like I said, something's coming into fruition here in June. But if you're sitting in this fear-based energy of feeling like you don't want to fall for any false promises, you don't want to get your hopes up, then it can't come in. Like, nothing can change when you're sitting in that low-level vibration. So you have to find a way, right, to start connecting with the more positive side of that coin. Of the fact that, you know what, anything that didn't work out for me in the past ended up working out for me in the future. And I really feel like those speed bumps were meant to slow me down because I wasn't truly ready for what I thought I was ready for. And you know what? I think the things that I once wished for maybe weren't even in my highest good. And so this is giving me an opportunity to wish for something greater, to get more in alignment. Just start to pivot the thought, right? Because what wants to come in is fortune, you know, this fortunate events, fortunate circumstances, things that are lined up with you. But first, you got to get out of this fear of making a big mistake, because there's no big mistakes in life, right? There is no big mistake. There is nothing that you could do that is irreparable or unchangeable. You're an eternal being. You're here to F-ish up sometimes, you know? I mean, I don't mean to be blunt like that, and I didn't say my cuss words, but you know what I mean? Like, you didn't come here to be perfect and live a perfect path. What fun would that be anyways? Don't be afraid to make a mistake. It's all right. All right, so this person's emotional space, sorry, Capricorn, how's this person feeling emotionally? The World, the Two of Cups, every time I go into this person's energy, I get that song again. So it could be that this person is struggling with being comfortable in their own skin, the song, because that song name is Comfortable, or they want to be comfortable in a connection, right? But yet, here they are, fearing the worst. All right, so maybe you all have that in common. Maybe you both always fear the worst. I don't know. So this person, first of all, I feel like in their heart of hearts, their world revolves around this connection, or you, Capricorn. And if it's not specifically you, then their world revolves around relationships and love. You know, which is funny because I feel like this person has a hard time being vulnerable in love, but yet it's the primary thing that they think about and, you know, what's most on their mind and in their heart. They want to, oh, okay. I heard they want to assume responsibility. I don't know what that means. Or they need to assume some sort of responsibility, especially if they've deceived you or treated you badly in the past, right? But for others of you where that wasn't the case, it's like this person needs to gain better control over their own emotional responses and how they express themselves, because they are also coming from a fear mindset, fear of abandonment, fear that they won't be understood, you know, fear of their own imperfections. So it's almost like the same message that I have for you is for your cross watcher. Like, this person needs not to fear not being perfect. See, their issue is around this idea of perfection, which does not exist. Does not exist. And I feel yours being more based on, you know, fear of making a mistake. So, but you can see how similar those vibrations are, right? So let's go into the hope. The hopes for my Capricorns. Page of Wands. So I feel you do want to be more lighthearted and playful in your approach. You know, hard to do when your guard is a little bit up, but I feel that's really what you want. You want to feel comfortable to be yourself, and that's why I got that song, Comfortable. So this person's hope, 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Here's that fear again. So fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, fear of telling the truth, yada, yada, yada. This person has some healing to do emotionally, I'm just saying. But, they want to be more confident. They want to be more self-assured. They want to be more self-sufficient as well. So let's see what the most likely future outcome is then Capricorn. And keep in mind, all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will, right? You're in the driver's seat, no one else of your life. So, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Sorry, my inner ear is itching. I don't know why. It's driving me crazy. All right, so now who did I get that for? I think I got this for Taurus. It was grow where you're planted. And I'm getting that again. So if you're dealing with Taurus, check out their reading I did yesterday. But anyways, this is all about investing in yourself, you know, like I feel like a lot of you Capricorn, you're not afraid. You're not afraid of being alone. You're not afraid of a struggle. You know, there's so many things that are your strong suit, right? So I feel like pull on those positive aspects of yourself, you know, the fact that first of all, you've been through what you've been through and you're still here, right? And you're still working on yourself is a win all in its own, right? Like, I feel this hard work paying off because now you're getting more into receptive mode. Now you're getting more into alignment. And like I said, once the stars align here, it's like fortune favors the wise, or there's something that moves in a situation that you wished for that maybe you naysayed or feared wouldn't come. And now as you switch up your energy, it's allowing things to start moving and changing in that circumstance, right? And the first thing you're going to notice is how you feel emotionally changing, which isn't that wonderful to be able to feel something before it manifests? Like, this is emotional changes, letting go of the struggle, focusing on caring about yourself, investing your time and energy into you, what makes you happy. Because this is also allowing you to release any of this fear-based energy that you might have been carrying around and tap into your inner child, which ultimately brings in your abundance. So let's see this person's most likely future outcome. There's that song every time I go into this person's energy. What does he say there? 'Cause I can't say goodbye. How many times oh, you killing me. Oh, please go check out that song. All right, the Tower, the Knight of Wands. Ooh, this person's going to do something surprising. I heard surprise. A surprise. They're going to take some sort of surprise action. What's that about? After a time period of maybe contemplating or holding themselves back, biding their time, and then boom, here's some change here. Can you tell me about the change, please? Oh, you kidding me? Wow, this person's about to surprise you. Sorry, my ear's ringing. It's like this person has kind of held something in or waited, okay, for a minute. And I'm not sure what the wait is about, but I feel like it's been a minute. Maybe they were weighing out the pros and cons of the situation or how they felt. I'm not really sure, but they're about to do something very unexpected or surprising, and they made their mind up. And I'm not really getting what it is, but it's some sort of action that they're going to take, right? So what is this? Let me see if I can get clarification. Which I probably won't because I'm being nosy at this point, but... Okay. There's something here that this person was on the fence about, that they have now made a decision about. And what the decision is that they want to go towards what makes them feel good. And I'm getting how they feel. Like this person is finally listening to how they feel. Where in the past, they may have ignored that. They may have... Okay. They may have... gaslit themselves. Okay, so I'm getting something here about, you know how if you grow up in an environment where your parents or like your elders or whoever dismiss your emotions or make you feel like your emotions aren't valid, as you grow up to become an adult, you have trouble listening to your emotional guidance system and honoring it because you were taught out of that. You were taught that your feelings were important, that you go along with what other people want maybe, or that your feelings were not valid. It's probably one of the most toxic things you can do to a child is to tell them that their feelings are not valid, because your feelings are all that matters in life, literally, because you manifest through your thoughts and your emotions. So this person could have had an upbringing like that, or at some point they have learned, I feel through conditioning, to dismiss their own emotions, Capricorn. And maybe you have this in common with them. Maybe you also had something similar. I'm just saying. But take it as it resonates, right? And then so as you become an adult and things get confusing, it's like, well, if you can't trust your own emotional guidance system, and your emotional guidance system is literally what's telling you if you're on the right path or not, it's going to be a difficult road, you know. So I feel like that's what's gone on here with this person. And however, I do feel that they are about to finally listen to their emotions, because it's pulling at them. And so they may make a decision here to take some sort of action that's quite surprising to other people, or maybe to you. Maybe you don't see it coming. I don't know. It'll be different for each of you, but this person's waited a long time and now they are ready to act. So let's see what the guidance is, Capricorn. I can see why I waited to the last minute to do this reading now. This is intense, right? So your guidance says new beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. All right, so you've got some new beginnings coming in here, Capricorn. And isn't that what I said at the very beginning of the reading? This person has light. It says, imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's exactly what you are. You're a powerful being, and people are attracted to that. This is a time to remember who you really are. This person has forgotten that they are spirit in a body. You know, not a body carrying around a spirit. And their journey is really about coming back home to themselves and understanding their value, right? And honoring their emotions. So, wow, Capricorn, beautiful reading. Zodiac signs that you might be connecting with or have in your own chart. I have Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio again, Aries, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Virgo again, Aries again, Taurus again, Aquarius, Taurus again, woo, and Aries. So those are the predominant signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it could be any sign, as it is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You could find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff as well. I have videos and events over there. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Capricorn. And until next time, my friends, namaste.